Hello, and welcome to Costuming Summer Sewing Into the Woods vlog number 3. I'm Rebecca of Pocketful of Poseys, and welcome to my summer sewing chaos. My plan today, before I have to go to work, is to put the sleeves in to Florinda's bodice and also Lucinda's bodice, because I'm not gonna put trim on yet, and so I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting on trim, but I do have their sleeves cut out, and I'm considering whether I want to make them separate, like 1830s sleeve supports, or if I just want to put some tulle in there to help hold the sleeves out. I guess I can do the tulle, and then if they're not poofy enough, I can do the sleeve supports later, because that's just something that I would, I guess, attach. That's something I would attach inside the sleeve rather than to what they're wearing, because they're not going to be wearing any time period appropriate undergarments. I've boned the bodices so they don't need to wear corsets, because these are early teens and teens, so, and it's a musical. They don't need to be historically accurate. But the bodices are boned so that they do have some structural support, and so that's why I was going to not do the sleeve supports, but I'm gonna see. I might just add tulle to the insides of the sleeves, and then I will go from there and see if I need sleeve supports. So today I would also like to get the pattern cut out for the baker's wife, because I haven't, or pattern put together. I haven't put together her pattern yet. I got her measurements, so I know what size I need to cut out. Although I'm probably just not gonna cut the actual pattern. I'll just trace. But that is what I hope to get done today. Whether I can do that or not, I don't have that much. I only have a couple hours before I need to get ready and go to work. So sleeves might be all that I accomplish today, but my fabric for the baker's wife arrived. It's very pretty. I think this is an Indian block print. Did I know that when I bought it? I don't remember, but I like it a lot. I like the colors. I like this dark. I like the dark red. I like the teal and the pink accents. It's also got a really pretty border. I definitely don't remember noticing the border, but how can I utilize that? I have to think about that, because it's on the selvage edge. I do have 10 yards, so I could potentially make the skirt with this as the bottom and not even have to hem it. I might consider that, because width-wise or lengthwise, I don't know. It might waste too much fabric if I do that, but I do have 10 yards, so that is an idea. I could also utilize this border as the ruffle. on the front of the bodice. Where's my pattern? It's got this ruffle. I might do that. I definitely might do that. I'm not sure about the, I mean, like I said, I've got plenty of fabric. I just don't want to waste fabric. So I'll have to see. I'll get the bodice pieces cut out and the sleeves cut out and then go from there. It's gonna be pretty. I got some more tulle, or not more tulle, I got some tulle for Cinderella's ball gown. I already have the organza and I have the satin, but I wanted it to be princessy, fairy tale-y, you know. So I ordered this tulle that has silver and gold. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's got silver is on one side and gold is on the other. So it's not a combination of the two. But I think once it's you know, all gathered or pleated, you might see some of the silver poking through. I think I might do silver on the outside, since the organza is gold and the fabric is gold. So I might do silver on the outside and have the gold on the inside. T-shirt today was a Christmas present and I love it. It's opera spoilers. She dies. So unfortunately, the only tulle that I have is this color. Does that matter? Probably not. I think I'm gonna use it anyway because I have it, and I might as well use what I have. Let's see. I kind of roughly cut out the shape of the sleeves. How many? Yeah, so I did like four layers, so 2 for each sleeve. Now I don't know if this is gonna make any much of, or if any of a difference, but everything's falling. But I don't think it's gonna hurt. Personally, I don't mind weird multicolored insides of bodices. I mean, I used this like tropical drink print canvas for my interlining, so at this point anything goes. Oh, the 3D print, we were testing it out and for Milky White, so now I have a little kitty cat. Using the materials I have rather than try to purchase more. The show is expensive enough as it is. Alright. You stay put, kitty. I've got my sleeves gathered up. I have the tulle in there. And now I should probably read the directions. Okay. I have my sleeve cuffs. I'm going to sew them together and then I will get the sleeves gathered into them. I'm just going to now fold the cuff over to the inside, covering the raw edges, and whip stitch it down. All right, time to set our sleeves into the bodice. I'd like to thank my monthly supporters on Ko-fi so much. I really appreciate you. If you'd like to help me out by donating a one-time donation or a monthly subscription, go to my Ko-fi account. It's linked down below. Room to show you how far we've gotten with Milky White, but I'm going to try. So she's a little scary at the moment because this is not her final face. This is just the base of her face. It is 3D printed. It is a little heavy, so we're actually deciding whether we want to just use the 3D print as a template and paper mache over it, or plaster over it and then paper mache. But I tested her with the actress, so we need to make her legs a little bit shorter. And she's of course not painted. Her rump's gonna get padded out a little bit, but that's Milky White for now. I'm still trying to decide how much I want to put in each vlog, because some weeks of course I will not get much done, and some weeks I will get a lot done. So I think I'm going to just do them, try to put one out every 2 weeks, because then if some weeks are really light, I'll have 2 weeks worth of stuff, and then, you know, vice versa. So like if I have 2 weeks in a row that are super busy and I get a whole lot done, then I'll split those up a little bit better. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. I know my first one was really short. I think it was like 6 minutes, but I was just trying to figure out how I wanted to do it. So yeah, still got to do Florinda's other sleeve and then put in Lucinda's sleeves, and I still have not put together the pattern for the baker's wife. I might do that right now, because taping the pattern together is fairly time consuming. So, and I've got about an hour before I need to get ready for work. So I might as well at least get started with that. So that's what I'm doing next. So as a reminder, for the baker's wife, I am using Black Snail Patterns Day Dress 1837 to 1840. Alright, so our actress for the baker's wife is a range of sizes. So between 3 different sizes from waist to bust. So I think I'm going to try to decide if I should make the largest size and bring the waist in, or make the smaller size. So I guess the question is, do I want to try to fit her waist or her bust? And I'm thinking I want to fit her bust, because it's easier to take the waist in because it has darts and all of that. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll use her bust measurement and cut out that size, make a bodice mock-up and have her try it, and we'll go from there. So that's the plan. Okay, I have put my sleeves on hold because I realized that I'm going to see the actress playing the baker's wife tonight. So I want to get a quick mock-up done of at least the bodice, her bodice. So this pattern has a bodice lining and then also separate pieces for the bodice itself. So I'm just going to mock up the lining and we're gonna see how that fits her and then go from there. So, all right, I got my mock-up put together. It's pretty much off the shoulder, so the arm sides are actually low, but I'm gonna try this on her tonight. Just, you know, just to get a sense and see what else we'll need to do as far as fitting goes. Oh, this pattern has all kinds of different pieces because it's got a Bertha, it's got a ruffle around the neck, or around the neck edge, I guess, ish, and then it's got sleeve bands and then the sleeve cuffs, and the bodice, the lining is just 3 pieces, 2 back pieces and 1 front cut on the fold. The actual bodice is 2 front pieces, or a front piece cut on the fold, 2 side front pieces, and then the back pieces. So it's got more seams, but it's put on top of the lining. So so that's where we are. Okay, a few more Into the Woods purchases. I got these funky little sunglasses for the stepsisters after they are blinded. I got some new buttons to replace the buttons that came on the jacket I have for Cinderella's prints, because I want them to be gold and they came with silver. So they're just pretty little kind of filigree looking buttons, which I like. I have a lot of them because they came in packs with like multiple sizes, and I really only needed the big ones, but so I have small ones for another project. This is just a little hair, like bun cover type thing that I'm thinking I'll probably use for the witch when she does her transformation, so we don't have to like have her hair fixed underneath her witch costume. She can take her mask, so she's going to be wearing like a half mask, and her like old lady wig will be attached to that. So then when she does her transformation, she just will take all of that off together. So I figured I could have this on top of a bun, you know, of her real hair, and just so it looks fancy, but it's not something that's gonna be difficult to maintain underneath all of that other stuff. So that's just a little curly bun cover. And then the rest of this is stuff for Rapunzel. Now, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do Rapunzel's wig. It definitely needs to be in sections. And so I have this shorter curly wig that I thought she could wear after her hair is cut. We're not going to do the hair cutting on stage because that's just one more thing to worry about. So I'm going to have the witch drag her off stage with scissors. I thought this would be pretty because it's curly, but it's not long, so she can wear that for her after hair cutting wig. And it's gold colored, a golden blonde. The hair is yellow as corn. I mean, obviously it's not yellow, but all of the other blonde characters, like the stepsisters and stepmother, I'm going to have them in wigs, but they're going to be much lighter blonde. For Rapunzel's long wig, my idea is to put different pieces together to like bulk it out to make a long Rapunzel type wig, but there also needs to be a piece at the bottom that can be easily taken off by the baker's wife. So I bought, and these were all honestly super cheap. I don't remember if I got them from Amazon or what. Now, these are not the right color. They're a little darker than I wanted, but I thought they have elastics at the top because they're supposed to be, you add them to your hair. So I thought I could use some other fake hair and kind of bulk them up a little bit. And then I got three of these braids. I put 3 together. That's going to be pretty long. I have these extensions and they are multicolored. So I thought I could use these to pad out the braids so that we've got, so it looks more golden. I'm just going to use a whole bunch of different pieces and put something together for Rapunzel's braid. But that's my initial idea. I will take off the little clips. But I think like with ribbons and all of that weaved through, it's not going to be that noticeable that when she switches wigs, it's a totally different color. I don't know. But like I said, that is what I am thinking right now. I also have put together Little Red Riding Hood's costume. I had using a little black vest, a white chemise, of course the red cape, and then her skirt I bought, it's fast fashion, but it was pretty much what I had envisioned in my head. I think I had envisioned flowers as the print, not mushrooms, but I saw that advertised and I was like, okay, we're gonna get that because that's gonna be really, really cute for Little Red Riding Hood. Also I'm putting together other costumes and got a vest for the baker and Cinderella's slippers as pure as gold, which I really like. They have a nice, they don't have a high heel. They should be easy for her to run in. They're not tight fitting across the toes or anything, so I think they're going to be really good. I think they're going to look good with her costume as well as be cute and comfortable and functional all around. So I'm very excited about those shoes. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't, and again, if you'd like to support my channel further, I have a Ko-fi account and that is linked down below. Stay tuned. Hopefully my next vlog will have some completed stepsister costumes, which I'm really excited. I'm feeling good about those, and I hope to get some more work done on the baker's wife and Rapunzel's wig and the witch's whole deal. I'm going to try to take you through that process as well. And I'm also going to have a video coming out this summer about the whole process of making Milky White. So lots going on. Again, thank you so much, and I will see you on our next sewing adventure. Bye!